Hello, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Kim. I'm going to show you the Mother's Day collection that is new coming out from Country Craft Creations, and it's going to knock your socks off. It's so beautiful, you're not even going to believe it. So when I found out I was going to get this paper to work with, I love to go and look for vintage pictures of like mothers and women from a long time ago, and I just think they look really cool, and I thought, well, this will be a great paper collection to use some of these photos that I have collected. So I just kind of laid out a couple to kind of show you what I'm talking about, but I kind of want to make the paper look very vintage, and so I'll probably be using some inks and some distress just to kind of make it look a little bit older. I'm planning on making an album with this, but who knows, I may end up making a junk journal. I don't know. We'll just have to see how I feel at the time. But these were some examples of some things that I thought I'd start pulling to incorporate into my project. So let me move these pictures to the side. I think they're so cool. Every time I go out, I look for some. I haven't had any luck lately. I'm always on the lookout for some. So I don't know. Flea markets and stuff like, we don't really have flea markets where I live, but we have a antique store that I'll go look at every once in a while, but sometimes they're a little bit too pricey for my liking. So anyway, if you find some photos at a yard sale or something, grab them because they are cool to incorporate into your projects. So this is called Mother's Day. It comes with some double-sided paper, and I will show you the different patterns. This is the cover page, just to kind of get an idea or feel for it. We'll go through the papers one at a time. So this is the first one. There's two pieces in here. I don't know if yours will come with 2 or 3. I'm not really sure. Sometimes for collections come with 2 pieces, sometimes 3. So I'm not really positive. I can't answer that one right now, but I really like the different colors of flowers. So there's more of a watercolor flower and then more of a ink flower. The word mother is really cool. You can add some sprays to this and some fibers, and like I said, age it up a little bit. But there's a good blend here, and then on the back is just kind of a pattern in the background with those flowers that were on the front, more the ink look to them. You do see a little bit of lines here that kind of gives it the appearance of weathered wood. This one has a little bit of goldish yellow, pinks, and then kind of a burgundy color up here. So this will be really pretty to incorporate flowers with, that you can kind of accent the different colors that are in the different papers. You can bring out some yellows sometimes, some burgundies sometimes. I'm, of course, a pink girl, so I really like the roses that are down here in the corner. And then on the other side, it's a muted, it's kind of a mauve color. And it is a bird with a basket with some eggs and some little baby birds in a nest. And then there's just a little bit of aging down here. These pink flowers, you guys, you're just going to love them. If you're a pink person and a girly girl, these are going to be awesome for you to work with. And it doesn't have to be, even though it's called Mother's Day, it doesn't have to be just for Mother's Day. I mean, you can use it for a lot of different things. So then we've got the vintage looking print up top, the floral border. I like the print that's in the background, like the newsprint up here. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have that weathered wood look, white weathered wood, and then like the subtle flowers in the background. So look at that. How cool is that going to be to incorporate some of these photos? Super cool. Yeah, that's why I have to, some of the white I might have to darken up a little bit. So this is really vibrant. This is really pretty. So here we have a mother and daughter is what I look at it as, but it could be sisters. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. But that butterfly is beautiful. That would be pretty with some like crystal-y effects on it. And then there's some other colors incorporated here that weren't on the other pages, so that's kind of cool. Script on the side. And more of the muted flowers, but this has more of a light green, like a aged paper look to it in spots. This is really gorgeous. So there's a subtle lace pattern or doily pattern here that you might be able to see. I don't have my contacts in or my glasses on, so I'm having a heck of a time seeing, but it does say Mother's Blessing. So that would be good with something like this because it's got little kids in with it. So just a layout, a 12 by 12 layout would be cool. But yeah, I have some lace that I can guarantee I'll be using with this collection. And you can see the lace pattern subtly on the back too. Nice. And next, again, even though it says Mother, like, I mean, if you just use the bottom half, or you still use this, but put something over the banner that would cover up the word Mother if you don't want it to be a book related to mothers. Again, the floral pattern across the top. It looks like a register in the background here. We've got our fancy lady in the corner. This is an ad for perfume. And here's the back. So this one says Grandmother. These are really bold. I like that. That's really pretty. And then it's just muted on the back. So pretty. I love you, ma chérie. A little French for ya. I think that says I love you, my love, but I could be wrong. Now this one has a little bit of blue poking through that you can see. Maybe it's a greenish blue. Back again is just a subtle version. Ooh, they brought in a teapot. That's cool. These would be good to fussy cut, both the words, all the words, and the individual flowers. Oh, pretty, pretty. And then this one's just solid wood with the aging and the watercolor look to it without anything muted in the background. Like the other ones had like some flowers or script or whatever. This one's just your solid wood. And then here's a cut apart page. So these are 4x3s or 3x4s, whatever you want to call them. So that'll be nice to incorporate and cut those and use those on your layouts or on your pages. It's good to have this size. And then the back is just the wood grain again. You can never have too much of this pattern though too, is the way I look at it. So I'm going to leave this one out and take a look at the coordinating cardstock that you can get. So this first one is a shimmer and it is a silver. And that looks so classy with this, you guys. So classy. Let me see what else has. Look at that. That is so cool. Good job of picking out that silver. This is a shimmer like ivory. It's I don't know what it's called. And then we, of course, pink. This is my favorite. And then this is a shimmer pink. Look at that. Whoa. Awesome. That is so cool together. All right, so let me show you some of the accessories here to go with it. So we have these mother of pearls. They're hearts, and there are 15 of them. They have a pinkish, yellowish color, like a ivory color. Then there's this green. I don't know. I have some, what do you call it? Alcohol inks. I don't know if that would adhere to this or not, but if you didn't like the color of the green, you could try and make it a little bit more of the bluish color that was in there. Those are neat. I like those. Flowers are always good. You guys are sparkle on this one. There's on the twirly branch things, and on the flowers we've got glitter. And I always think you need flowers that have, you know, like height to them. And then these Prima flowers, the pinks. You can spray these. I got this from, I'm going to have to try this, but this is from the store. It looks really bright, but I'm wondering what it'll look like if I spray it, maybe add some sparkle. See how dark that makes it. If it's too dark, I don't know. But that's really pretty. And then, of course, there's coordinating seam binding. There's a cream, a light pink, and then a regular pink. Also, I have some old jewelry that I can like cut apart too and incorporate. But there's the seam binding that matches. But yeah, old jewelry, old pictures, old laces, vintage doilies, your inks and stains. I don't know if I'll use all that stuff, but there's also things like this, you know, those Tim Holtz paper doll things. You know, these are men, but I have a couple of them that are women. And then there's these from Tim Holtz. So I could probably use some of those. Yeah, this is going to be cool. I really like that vintage look, that feel. So that is the Mother's Day line. Go check it out on Country Craft Creations. The paper line is beautiful, the items to go with it. And I think there's other things that could match it that she has for sale. I ordered some things coming in. They're not here yet, but there's some ephemera that I ordered, some lace and some trims that I ordered that are coming in. Like everything is just going to match perfectly. So I'll let you take a last peek here at some of the things I showed you. That's the seam binding, the coordinating cardstock colors, and then the actual collection. So I also laid these out because I thought, okay, can I incorporate this off to the side, like if I made a book or something, or if, I mean, a box of some sort. These are those, I got these at a, what do you call that? An estate sale. They open up. I don't know what they were for, like pills or something. I don't know. And this is like an old purse. And I have an old chair. I think they were pill boxes, but I'm not sure. But I've had them for a while. So this is a little bit more yellowy and cream colored, but I just thought it kind of reminded me of that era. So that's why I took those out. But anyway, I'm excited to use this and make something for you. And no matter what I make, there'll be a tutorial. So go grab your papers at Country Craft Creations and get ready to make something cool for your mom for Mother's Day, or just to make for yourself. We'll see you soon.